Well, good morning, my beautiful people. Well, it is technically morning for me. So, hello, hi, welcome back to Sugar Style. Last time, we were hanging out with Kaname, baby girl and everything. She was cute, checked all the marks for me. So yeah, we're hanging with her, basically like a movie and dinner. And that was basically it. It's a brand new day, so without further ado, let us continue. Good morning. Alone, I faced the wall and practiced a spirit greeting. It's been a few days since I moved into the sunshine dorm. There's been the whole, this isn't just a girls' dorm thing, not to mention the infamous underwear incident. On the whole, it's been a very stimulating few days compared to my old life.
I'm just mad, okay? Stop looking at me.
Mal's a sweet girl underneath that thorny exterior, but I still feel like I don't know her that well. It's only been a few days, of course you don't know her that well.
Maybe you could be my taster. Does that sound good?
Ichika seems like the vulnerable type when you first meet her, but she really got her act together.
Get away from me! No, dummy!
Then there's hair. For some reason, the two of us keep getting in sexual mishaps.
It's thanks to them buying so much merchandise that these companies can profit, turning out even greater masterpiece in the future.
And at last of all, there's Kaname, the closeted otaku in deep denial. Damn it! I haven't got a snowball's chance in hell here. If you chuck me out, this would be an all-girls dorm, a warm place full of warmth and estrogen. But stick one guy in there and things are bound to get a little rocky. At least they're all super cute. Who do I choose? Well, if you think about it, this is a really hard decision that you need to really sit down and think. Who do I want to choose? There's Mao, who's basically a tsundere. There's this girl who keeps hitting me because I'm a pervert. Then there's this girl, the sweet, innocent one, and you know who I'm picking already. Why am I even saying this? We're picking Kaname. Who do I want to see? Kaname. Why the fuck am I gonna see? Like, don't get me wrong, they're all cute, and I'll probably go down their routes. But Kaname, man. Kaname! What am I thinking? I just only moved in. Look, can you blame me? They really are cute.
Did someone just say cute? Who are you thinking about?
Erica staggers out of the closet like it's the normal thing to do. What the hell is with you? How long have you been in my room?
Emergency! Emergency! This guy's ready to pick a target and pounce! Really? Boys will be boys. Not like you can stop him if you try. You can't stop him!
Shot down before I even get a chance to try.
Now is this big enough helping? No!
Sorry.
Mel, is this a big enough helping of breakfast for you? Yeah, that's fine, thank you.
I changed clothes, washed my face, and head to the cafeteria. Oh, we're having grilled salmon today? The biggest benefit of living here is absolutely the included meals. Granted, we're all chipping in to cover the groceries. But no matter who buys, Ichika always handles the cooking.
Here you go. Let me know if you want more miso soup.
Alright, and thank you. What's happening to me? Just this little kindness is enough to drive me to tears. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Remember, to show people kindness, that's all you need to do. Ladies, ladies in my life. Thank you. Maybe it's on the plain side, but I'm in love with the simple miso soup with tofu and seaweed.
Are you really? I'm not sure what to say, but thank you. I think it's just totally grossed out. Poor thing. He's obviously planning on jumping Ichika's bones first. What? Right now? With a bowl of miso soup in his hands?
I don't even care anymore.
So hungry. When I finish cleaning the bath. Thank you. I finished the barley tea. Sorry, but there's no ice right now. Oh, salmon. Erica grabbed yesterday's pickle. Oh, salmon. Erica, grab yesterday's pickle veggies from the fridge, would you?
In mere moments, the Sunshine Gang has assembled at the table. Kaname prepares the glasses for everyone present. Her face, the same cool mask as ever. Meanwhile, hair is already sweating from her early morning cleaning. Hey girls! I was wondering if I could help with anything.
We got everything covered. You just stay right there. If you move around too much, we won't be able to keep an eye on you. I have no comments. Would you prefer milk instead?
What the heck? Stop treating me like I'm the odd man out. Isn't it weird if I'm the only one sitting around like a lump? From what I can tell, all of you have your own designated jobs. I don't want to be the worthless hanger-on who just shows up to eat every day.
Well, if you put it like that. I guess when I put myself in your shoes, that makes me uncomfortable too. I got this. Buddy, you're gonna be my personal masseuse.
Awesome. She's a child. Sorry. Awesome. I'll be waiting on you in the nude.
Never mind.
Joking aside, this is important to me. I have to get them to understand. The girls seem to have divvied up all the housework without really discussing it. Without really discussing it. If that's true, I want to do my fair share of labor too, as a fellow resident. Well, I don't really know your skills, but if I were in your shoes, I'll be, either plumbing, fixing any little things. Like, I may not know everything, but I'm good with my hands, you know what I mean? Before VTubing all this, I was good with my hands, and I still am. So Ichika cooks, hair cleans.
Yeah, it just kind of turned out that way. But I don't mind or anything. Cooking is like my hobby.
But it must suck to go grocery shopping, right?
I take my car to get groceries. Right, and I go with her to help sometimes.
And Kaname-senpai.
I'll leave it to your imaginations.
Let's assume Kaname is on tea duty.
But if you're really trying to help, I don't see why anyone should be against it. Take the rest of the day to think about what you can do. Is everyone fine with that? Yes, ma'am. So, we'll wait and see, right? No objections here.
Cool. Thus, we sat down to enjoy breakfast. Today is a school day, so I should head off soon. This debate has given me something new to think about during class today. Why is there TVs in the classroom? With morning classes finished, I head to the courtyard. Around noonish, I start thinking about getting something from the school cafeteria. The average cost of lunch is around 500 yen? Oh, that's like $5. Damn, pick your own food, fool. Like, don't waste $5. My father is paying my tuition, but for any other expense, I'm footing the bill myself using my savings. Must be nice to have a rich father. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I could have someone paying my tuition, I'll be going to college. I don't like any college. Any college is all. Just study anything. Even if it's useless. Just be like my friend, study liberal arts. I'm sorry, every degree is worth something, but what jobs can you get with liberal arts? Let's be honest. If you're going to college, pick anything. Even if it's art, music, I don't care. At least you could get something in that field. Do not get liberal arts. No. Okay, I'm footing the bill myself using my savings. I'm going to need to find a part-time job before summer vacation rolls around. Oh! The weather is nice out, and Harry's in the courtyard eating alone on the bench. Is that one of the sandwiches from the cafeteria she got there? Hey!
Huh? Oh, hi! Are you, going to get lunch? Going to lunch?
Why is it so awkward? Look at her eyes, she's like,
I don't want him near me.
Sorry, am I interrupting you?
Oh no, you're fine. I just didn't really expect you to come up to me. That's all. Caught me by surprise.
After securing Harry's permission, I take a seat beside her. She's picking my favorite sandwich from the lot, ham and eggs. Maybe I'll get one myself when I go buy my food. Oh, is that Mel over there?
Looks like her.
The voluptuous pair of ponytails is easy to pick out even from a distance. She's super prepared. She's set out a vinyl sheet in the courtyard to eat on. How come you two are both eating alone rather than talk together like friends?
Well, I actually feel the same. But I can't really think of what I'd talk about. If it were just the two of us, you know?
Seriously? That's surprising.
Not really. Back in the dorms, we had plenty to talk about because we're all together. But it's not like the two of us have known each other that long. Maybe it'd be different if there was something we all did together that we could talk about. You know, the first time I met Ichika and Mao, we were all super nervous.
For real? From the moment I met Mao, she had her claws out and was totally itching for an argument.
You're exaggerating. She just has a hard time letting her guard down, that's all.
At least I learned one thing from this. I'm not the only one who's been thrown for a loop by dorm life. The girls have their own troubles too. Who knows? Maybe my presence there as the lone guy helped the girls feel a little closer. Yeah, talking shit behind your back. You gotta admit, like they're all talking like,
that guy was a pervert. Remember the underwear incident? Like, oh my god! Yeah, totally!
Thanks, sir. This conversation had made me feel a little better.
Hey, can I ask something? Can I ask you something?
What?
I heard this morning that you were going to pick a target?
That was a joke. And it was Erica's joke. Can't trust that kid, not at all.
Yeah, right. That was a real shock to me, you know? If you were really looking to go out after one of us, I honestly wouldn't know how to deal with that.
Sorry. But I'm totally going after one of you.
You really like to push people's buttons, don't you?
I'll be lying if I said no. I guess it's about time I hit up the cafeteria. I'm scared of what people might say if I spend too much time with hair. What? Wait, what? You're the only guy in the girls' dorm? Keep it quiet, dumbass. When I found Akira there, I decided to inform him of my situation. In retrospect, I should have expected that reaction. That's how I felt at first too. What was his voice? Like his is like the simple like, you know, this voice. What was his like? What, man? Oh, you know what? That'll be his voice from now on. Whatever voice I had like on episode 2, changes. It's gonna be that voice. What the hell, man? That's literally better than winning the lottery. I mean, yeah, it's pretty fucking hype. Hell yeah, man. Or so you think. But turns out life is pretty hard there. In a way of its own. You'll be surprised. I don't get you. You pretty much got a harem at your fingertips, but you're not satisfied? I bet you already had those sexy mid-strung run-ins, haven't you? Well, yeah. That's like day one stuff. Are you shitting me? And you're complaining? He goes off to school, and within a weekend, he got a whole harem at his beck and call. Why am I even alive? Why did you get so lucky? Are you a porn game pro tag or something? And then, in the middle of the cafeteria, two grown-ass guys begin to weep. Look, fellas, if you gotta cry, cry. But can you at least do it somewhere away from me? Like, seriously, I'm eating. Dude, I gotta say this. I had someone cry in front of me while I was eating. And I'm like, still eating. My little sister. I said something that made her cry, right? And you think the first thing would be like, oh, Dad, don't cry, don't cry. Like my brother and sisters, they all got up and hugged her. Me, I was still eating. Like, they think I'm an asshole. You might think I'm an asshole, but don't mess with me while I'm eating. Like, seriously, I will insult you. I will fight you. I've done it to my brother. I will fight you if you interrupt me eating. Do not interrupt me eating. I will make you cry. Because I don't give a fuck. And I won't be like, even if you start crying, like normally be like, oh, don't cry. Like, or like, siblings, right? Don't tell mom. Like, no, I don't care. I'm eating. Don't get me wrong. I said sorry after and I hugged her, but you gotta admit, I'm eating. Anyway, kind of feels like people are staring at us. Well, whatever. The mystery's solved now. I was wondering why you were ignoring me all the past few days, even after class. Why would I bother speaking to a dude unless I had to? Oh, man. Well, whatever. A harem's fine and all, but if they're just a big bunch of uggos, then that's not a big deal, really. So, spill the beans. I want to hear about these girls, starting with the 1 to 10 ratings. One's right down the line. You freaking liar! Wipe that smirk off your face. Please forgive me. They're all perfect 10s, but I can't tell you that. Judging by that smirk, I'm betting every last one of them is a perfect 10. I'll leave it to your imagination. Oh, must be nice. Getting a head start on dating dropped in your lap. The prize I cared to hunt for. That's my first time doing that voice. Like that voice. The best I can hope for. And I'm losing it because like it's a mix of high pitch and like trying to be like jolly good show, even though he's not British at all. The best I can hope for is a rare opportunity to worship the Princess of Beauty for a mere moment as she passes by in the halls. The Princess of Beauty? Really? You gotta be making that up. You really never heard of her? All the guys are talking about her. Even on the first day, she was a clear cut above the rest. Hot body and cute too. Though she always looked a little frosty. You know the trope, right? She's regal on a different level from us commoners. On a different level? Man, I wonder what she's like. Could there really be someone so powerful in our class? Oh, look! That's her! Doesn't matter if you see her from far away or close up. She's still gorgeous. I bet even the girls are into her.
So this is where you've been hiding? I was looking everywhere for you. need to talk to my housemate over there.
Buddy! I'm gonna need you to go and die. You can at least pretend to be joking. Also, stop crying. You look like a bitch. What do you need?
I was talking to Kaoru. I was talking to Kaoru about the conversation this morning. And, sorry. Do you think we could go somewhere else?
Sure. I don't mind. You better have one hell of an explanation when you get back. I expect every last detail about your dorm life, buddy. Eep. If looks could kill, I'll be dead twice over. The classrooms are all crowded, so Kaname and I head out to the tennis courts. This area is reserved for staff recreational in the afternoon today, so it's empty at the moment.
My apologies for dragging you away from your friends. I hope I didn't give them any strange ideas.
No problem. If you needed to talk, then you gotta do what you gotta do. So, what's up?
It's not that big of a deal, really. Do you have a driver's license?
Why is she asking that, I wonder? Yeah? Though I only got it in March, so when I drive, the car has to have a new driver sticker display.
You were looking for a way to help out around the dorm, and Kaoru had the idea that maybe you'll be willing to take her place driving every now and then. She's the only one at the dorm who has a license.
Why do none of you guys have a license? You're 2 years older than me. My God. It's like this in real life. My brother doesn't have a license. He's 24. I got it when I was, I got it when I was 21, but, you know, like, okay, shut up. I failed the test so many times. I failed my learner's permit, the written, when I was 17. Then I took it again at 18, failed, stopped for a while. 19 is when I got it. No, wait, I've been driving since I was 20. I got it 2020. Yeah, February 2020. I was 20 already. Damn, I've been driving for a while then. It's gonna be 2 years. Wow. Like 2 years in, February. But that's almost coming up. We're about to end November. We're gonna go to November in a week or two. Man, time goes by fast. Anyway.
After 11 at night, the cable cars and the buses at the base of the mountain stops running. When someone needs to be picked up later on emergency shopping trips is called for, she appreciates the help.
The Sunshine Dorm is in the mountains, relatively far from here. There are no city lights in the area around it, of course. Helping out with night errands sounds like something I can do. Sure, I don't mind. My house is too far to go grab the car and drive, so this will help me keep from getting rusty.
Good, thank you. I'll be sure to tell Kaoru later. Sorry again to bother you during your lunch.
With a quick wave, Kaname sets off. Oh, was that really all she wanted?
Oh, one more thing. See?
Yeah? What is it?
Would you rather I didn't tell people we're living together? You remember when I called you my housemate back there? It seemed that's causing problems for you. So I thought perhaps I should avoid the subject.
Incredible. Kaname sincerely worried about me. Honestly, I don't mind at all. But the thing is, I'm the only guy living at the dorm full of girls. If anyone's going to suffer from rumors along those lines, it's going to be all of you.
Really? I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Oh, my pride. I'm ugly. They don't look at me. I'm ugly. Look. I'm ending this video. I'm going. I'm going. I know I'm ugly. I'm ugly. Kaname. I could never, put my head between your chest. I could never do that. Like, she basically called me ugly. Ow, my pride. Are you kidding me? She doesn't even see me as an option?
Is something wrong? You started trembling.
Nope, nothing. Totally fine. Yep. Sorry, Akira and Poshiroshi. Life is unfair. Now that I'm in the sunshine dorm, we're just not competing on a level playing field anymore. Well, let's defer this conversation for now. If anyone asks about it, we'll play it by ear. There's no need to make any weird rules or restrictions yet.
You're right. This is the sort of thing we should all get together to discuss.
That said, I'm still shocked Kaname was so considerate of me. Makes me a little happy too. She's usually so detached. Since we're here, mind if I ask you one thing?
What is it?
The driving thing sounds great, and I want to do it. But I still wish that there was something more I can do. You know, something that would make me feel more like one of the gang. You got a man around the house now, you know. I feel like there's some better service I could provide. I'm having trouble putting my feelings into words. Maybe I should try to sort out my feelings better before talking to them about it. But then again, there's nothing wrong with soliciting Kaname's opinion. Anyway, is there anything you can think of that I can do?
I think you should do whatever you feel like. Whether it's cleaning, the cooking, or cleaning, or whatever. The way things work out now is just a result of everyone doing what they want to do.
Huh? Really?
I keep the ground clean, but it's double as a walk. So I don't think they're thinking of it as a service. We're living together, but there's no hierarchy to it.
That makes sense.
Well, sorry, I have class, so I need to leave.
This time, Kaname actually leaves. Just do something you want to do. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I think that it's a fair paraphrase of what she was pushing me to do. Sugar life. Sugar life. Sugar. Sorry. I know, like every time she's sugar life, I'm like, sugar life. Hey, sorry to interrupt your post-meal sewing circle. I'll get right to the point. Do you mind lending me an ear?
Bet he wants to talk about sex. No way! No, she's probably right.
Cut it out, girls.
This better actually be quick. I'm ready to go to my room and draw myself an anime. Agreed. I'm in no mood for serious conversations. Okay, give it a rest. What is it? Though, I think I already know the answer.
So, like I said during breakfast, now that I'm part of this dorm, I want to do something to help everyone. So I spent all day thinking about it. My role in this dorm will be picking up chicks in car, our secret power, the high pressure dishwasher, a fallen swallow nest. This has no effect on the ending of the story. Pick whatever you like. Get along better with the girls with the power your chosen role. This is so hard. Like, who do I pick, really? Like, household, security, carpenter? Which, carpenter does sound nice, but... should I go with Mao? Ichika? The choices are so hard. Why do there have to be only two options? Like, I wonder if there was, like, a third option. Maybe with a girl with purple hair... She likes anime. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. I don't know where I'm going with this joke, but you know who I'm gonna pick. I'm picking fucking Kaname. Son of a bitch. I was supposed to read it. I was like, Kaname. No, you gotta read it. Alright, fuck. How will you earn the girl's trust? Take your pick of one of the four manly jobs. You're living with strangers now. If you want to make it through life together, you need to help out and earn their trust the hard way. Pick from one of the four rules to help the protagonist show off his skills. Be a sweet husband, a household husband, with the housework. Use your strength and dexterity for manual labor as a carpenter. I'm gonna be the life of the party as the entertainer. Be a stable, reliable man. Security. Well, for me, for my family, right? I'm more the entertainer. And you can probably tell, you're watching these videos, you kind of like, if you made it this far, you like my videos. Or at least this episode. So you know what I'm about. But really, man, I'm like the entertainer. I gotta make sure everyone's happy, make stupid ass jokes, and yeah. Ugh. You know what? What am I gonna pick? Spend your time cooking. Okay, realistically, if I was in the situation, like, entertainer, that's only good for family. I don't think that's good for, you know, that's not good for if you're at a dorm and you want to be someone to, you know what I mean? You want to do work. That's not good. Okay, so not that one. You could do housework, but do you really, like, you're just like, spend your time cooking. You're taking Itsuka's job, which, you know, she's good. Other ones you could probably do. Like, that one's a good one. Carpenter. Yeah, that's actually pretty good, but, like, what are you gonna do? Like, I understand, like, fixing a toilet or, like, something, you know what I mean? Something like that. But if nothing's broken, then you're kind of useless. What, you gotta make your own shit? Like, I made a bench for people to sit on. But we got chairs. I made a bench. No. So that one's out for me. Unless, like, there have serious problems, which they might, but also they might not. And then you put gardener in there. I don't think. No, you're a DIY master. So, you know, I don't think gardening's in there. The only one that I could see myself doing would be this one, security. Like, seriously, it's either security or household for me. Yes. Be a stable, reliable man. Contribution to dorm safety. Your job is to exterminate bugs that threaten the girls' safety, and occasionally pick them up at night. Alright, fuck it. From this moment onward, I'm going to protect you girls with my very life.
Wow, that sounds so creepy. My skin's crawling. The hell are you talking about? You're clearly the biggest reptiles around here.
You want to die, kid? I will murder you. I will kick you out that window.
That's what I'm talking about right there. I need protection from you. Does that mean you're gonna be our bodyguard? I'm sorry to pile on, but I think we live in a very safe place.
Well, I can take care of ensuring everything's locked up tight, and of course, I'll come to you girls when you need to go out at night. Plus, we're out in the mountains, so I was thinking of doing pest control too.
That one, yes! Do that, please! I seriously can't deal with cockroaches and stink bugs and stuff. Praying mantis are the worst!
I'll do everything except spiders. Like, seriously, cockroaches? Like, dude. Let's see. When I worked at Yogurtland, this girl, she, like, got super scared of, like, a cockroach. And I'm like, it's just a cockroach. I smashed in my foot, right? It's just a cockroach. Like, it's not a big deal. My little sister, one time, right? She was scared of a cockroach. I picked it up and, like, look, it's just a cockroach here. She just ran from me. But then I just smashed in my hand, man. They're not bad. Unless they're spiders. Spiders will fucking kill you. Suddenly, they're totally in this plan.
I think it's a fine idea. If that's what he wants to do, then I think it's fine. And if it's an issue arises, we'll deal with it then. Agreed. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
Thanks, everyone. Since I'm the only one who proposed it, I'll fully commit to doing my absolute best on this. It looks like two of them still aren't convinced, but this is enough for me to feel better about my contribution. The one thing I least wanted was to take advantage of the others. Now I finally feel like I'm doing my fair share around the house.
Well, good luck to you and all that. Boys are such a handful. If we're finished, I'm to my room. Me too. Oops, I forgot to call my mom.
Everyone goes off to tend to their business as soon as I'm done. I guess that's fine, but couldn't we all do something together after dinner once in a while? Maybe I have to set my expectations for dorm life Maybe I set my expectation for dorm life a little too high. Yeah, you did. And that's where you fucked up. Like, seriously, man. Like, I don't even need, like, food of my family. Like, I get my food, then I take it to my room. Like, my room in the back, you know what I mean? Like, or I make my own food. Like, there's no, like, oh, let's do something else like, never game night. Game night. Like, no. Like, maybe you can do that with your family. But when you're in a dorm, it's like, you know, you guys fuck off. Do whatever you want to do. That's how it is. Like, seriously, man. Serio. Don't be like, oh, we gotta do something like a family. Maybe game night. No, it's stupid. And you're stupid for thinking that.
I guess I'm going to my room too. Wow, they all left. Other girls here, including Erica, don't really get the idea of living together.
Maybe they just don't like me.
Nah, you're fine. They're all just shy. They act close at meals and stuff, but between that and school, I think they're all feeling pretty worn out. That's why every day around this time, like clockwork, they'll go hold up in their rooms.
You think so? That's reassuring. That reminds me of what Hair said at lunch. They don't really know each other all that well yet, so they all keep a little distance from each other.
Think I'll go to bed now. Good night.
Sure, good night. Wait, you're sleeping this early? And that's it? Yeah, security. We're gonna do some jobs. Security jobs. Alright, I'm gonna end there. That's a perfect way to end it. If you liked today's video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, like beat it up. If you're subscribed, beat it up so you can see whatever I post, man. Like beat it with a bat, stomp it.
Like, yeah, you post almost like every day and the notifications gets all...
You know what? I understand if you don't want to hit the bell notification. Like, I totally do. Like, I feel the same way. Like, I'm subscribed to people and have bell notifications because I'm like, I'm one of those people. But when you're subscribed to like 109 people, it gets, you know, crazy. And I don't want to do it. So I understand it. Just make sure you check out my videos every day except Saturdays and Tuesdays. Alrighty. Oh, and leave a comment. Anyway, this is your boy saying farewell. And as always,